happy March to you. Can you believe we are now in meteorological spring, which to me is spring. Okay, we're going for it. But of course, astronomically, it is the 20th, 21st of this month that we celebrate the equinox. And that's when the day is equal day and equal night, and lots of sunshine is flooding back to the earth. We are also entering eclipse season, and oh my gosh, have we got some mighty lunations for you this month. So on the 13th or the 14th of March, depending where you are in the world, we have the full moon eclipse in Virgo. And on March the 29th, we have the super new moon eclipse in, I had to check then, Aries. I should remember that, it's my husband's sign, so I should know this. We're going into Aries season, of course. So basically, we are going to have a bit of an intense month, but the full moon and the new moon will feel completely different. If you're feeling a little bit railroad, off guard, not feeling yourself, you know, spring is the time of new beginnings. It's normally the time when we have all these amazing ideas that we want to bring to the force and plant those seeds so that we can harvest them later on in the year and absolutely enjoy all that the sunshine brings. But being eclipse season, yeah, we've also obviously got fiery Aries at the end of the month. So at the moment we're in Pisces, which is nice. We go with the flow. It's all meditative. It's all lovely. It's all this and that. But Aries is really going to ramp things up too. So hold on to your hats, guys. So before I get into all of that, I am going to say that normally I share different crystals for different times of the month. But this month, I am just going with beautiful Amazonite. Peace, truth, communication, relaxation, going with the flow, zen, luck, success. It is all embodied in this crystal. So whilst we navigate eclipse season, which can really enhance our emotions, it's going to help with that. Wow, did you see that? Did you see the light just up there? Okay. Well, okay, well that was beautiful, whatever that was. So yeah, Amazonite, it's brilliant because if you're really struggling to find the right words when communicating with people, this is going to help you do that. It's going to help you speak your feelings out of the depths, the ones you're holding on to that you really need to let go of because they're just whirring around in your mind. Amazonite is going to calm you. It's going to give you the zen you need and all the confidence to go forward with confidence. So all month, I'm going to be referring back to Amazonite through this video. Now, as we know, the full moon is known for a time of just release, letting go, clearing out any stagnation, old emotions and all that jazz, ready for the new moon coming forward and then newness, etc, etc. But boy, oh boy, is this full moon going to be one with a bang. It's going to be a little bit tough, especially if you're between a rock and a hard place at the moment, especially if you're unable to make your mind up, if you're between jobs, if you're between relationships. That between grey area of life is going to be really exasperated. In fact, even if you're not there, you're going to kind of feel like you're stuck in the middle at the moment. And this full moon in Virgo, as I said, is on the 13th and the 14th. So we're at the tail end of Pisces, nudging towards Aries, but you'll still have that flow of energy. Now, Pisces being the water sign will have a slight impact, but the earth sign of Virgo is holding you on. It's holding onto your feet so that you do not fly off into the ether and just do something really daft, perhaps have a go at someone, quit your job. No. Just use the earth to hold you back, hold you down, and just think about things before you jump into it. Now, they tend to say not to do any ritual work around the full moon eclipses, especially, and the new moon eclipses, because of the wobbly, disruptive energy they can cause. However, if you are feeling a need, go for it. Putting the crystals out in the full moon is a bit of a discussion. I personally do because I like that wild energy for when I start using them in rituals. However, some people really don't like the energy it causes. So if you're a little bit worried, just perhaps skip it on this occasion and use something like selenite, music or something else. And as I said, this full moon is all about being stuck in the middle and really having to face those deep demons. So grab your Amazonite, because it's going to help you figure out your truth. If you're really confused about where you are and where life is leading, Amazonite is going to help you. You can pop it under your pillow, and by all means do that, but it will give you some wild dreams. But these wild dreams may give you the answers you want. On the 20th of March, the day that the sun moves into Aries, we have the spring equinox, and it's spring in the northern hemisphere, it's autumn in the southern hemisphere. And as I said earlier in this video, the sun is returning. It's already been returning anyway. We've had some really lovely sunrises, the nights are getting longer, but this is the point when the sun is over the equator and the day and night are of equal length, which shows that it's now or never for really planting those seeds. Again, if you're stuck, Amazonite, keep your Amazonite close by. In fact, there's some Labradorite in here as well for telling the truth and getting around change and all that kind of stuff. But think of this point in the year as the perfect time, if you haven't already done so, to really start getting things in motion. When I say things, it could be anything you've been thinking of doing: a project, a home project, a garden project. It could be booking your travel, whatever it is. Don't hold back now, because this eclipse season's been a little bit rough, and it's time to get a little bit of stability and you start making all the moves and decisions in your life. But embrace it. The sun is returning and the warmer days are coming. The flowers, the bees, the birds, the butterflies, everything is just returning. Did you see that again? Okay. I'm north facing, by the way. If I was south facing, I'd think it'd be the sun. But anyway, so however you're feeling, just know that brighter days are on the way. If you are wanting a little bit of a lift, you could get some orange calcite, citrine, pyrite, any of the golden crystals, golden healer, and they will help invigorate your solar plexus and your sacral chakra, which will give you creativity and adventure and joy and happiness and everything you feel like you might be missing and lacking. It will kind of push that into happening, and honestly, it's just so exciting. Summer is on the way. Well, spring is here, but summer is on the way. And then we have the super new moon in Aries on the 29th of March. All of that beautiful energy from the equinox is pushing through, loves, because this is a lucky, lucky time. If you haven't made your wishes, set your goals in motion, gone for that job, booked your holiday, started looking for that new house, this is the time. However, we are heading into a retrograde very shortly, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But why not? Why not just go for it? Live your truth, as I say. And again, I'm bringing up Amazonite. Keep it close this month. This seems to be the crystal that called to me the most when I looked, when I felt the energy of March. And I can almost feel lambs jumping around, chicks chirping. It's really full of spring and all that beautiful energy, in my opinion. So my loves, around this new moon, write your manifestation list, set your intentions, make your wishes, start over, be really brave about your goals and destiny, and just feel the luck and be lucky. And you know what? I am only human. I could record this video again, but the energy has been vibing. And I have written down the Mercury retrograde dates wrong. I studied the charts at the beginning of the year. I've planned out my whole diary, and I thought it started on the 30th of March, but no, the 14th of March, coinciding with the full moon. Being that Mercury in retrograde affects communication and can sort of set things off in your home, break electronics, your car could go wrong. What a wonderful full moon. So again, I'm going to say it, Amazonite, this is going to be your shield, because whilst Mercury in retrograde's being really cheeky and messing up communication, this is going to give you the ability to speak more clearly. It's just a shame it couldn't have got me looking at the dates better. But Mercury in retrograde isn't to be feared, okay? Yes, it can create a little bit of a headache, a little bit of a wobble, but because you are empowered and you know it's on its way, you can set all the things in motion. So perhaps don't plan a really long journey. It ends on April the 6th, by the way. Don't plan a really long journey. Perhaps don't sign a contract without reading all the details, asking to think about it overnight. You may feel really impulsive at the end of the month, you know, when you want to go out and make a really big purchase, but just hold off doing that. Sleep on it. How do you really feel the next day? Is it something you really want, or would you regret it turning up at your home because it's not actually really what you want? So my loves, just take it easy. It's going to be a bit of a wobbly, wild month, but you are now absolutely prepared. So nothing's going to come out of as a surprise. Nothing's going to hit you left field. You are aware and wary of what could possibly happen, but you are in charge. Yes, you are. So you go about your day and your business as you feel you need to, because you are the boss of your destiny. Yes, and these planets might start to try and make things happen, but March is for you. It's spring. Embrace it, enjoy it, and enjoy every second of all the good that's going to come this way. The equinox, the sunshine, the new flowers. It's all there for the taking, my loves, okay? Whatever crystals you are drawn to, go for it. I know sometimes when I advise for crystals, that's why I've not gone for too many this month. It can be a little bit confusing. Of course, my book, The Crystal Year, will be really useful for you because there is so much information in there. But go with what your mind, body and soul needs. There's no wrong answers ever. I can just look at the planets and the lunations, the moons and the vibes and give you a little bit of a hint of what might help you. But ultimately, it's your existence. So lots of love and light sent your way, and I hope you have the most wonderful March.